Hello, I know. It has been 3,000 years since we have been sitting down talking to each other, but I came in here today and I had my little desk right here and I was like, let me sit down and film this video. I also want to share with you this powder foundation that I've been wearing and been so into. You guys already know that I've been a super fan of the Makeup Forever powder foundation, and they really went and outdid themselves because this is their brand new HD Skin Matte Velvet 24-hour blurring and undetectable powder foundation. It is a lot, but it gives a lot, okay? I'm gonna talk about it right this second, but we're gonna do our whole face in this video. It is a waterproof and sweatproof formula for all the girls that live in humid weather. I feel like this is going to be your best friend this summer. It is a buildable powder foundation and it has this natural matte finish. I don't have any like finishing sprays or anything. This is just how the foundation looks. I love that it's a multi-use powder foundation as well, because obviously you can use it as a foundation, as an under eye brightener, your bronzing powder, for setting, for touch-ups. It's just really multi-use. The sponge gives you two different levels of coverage. You can use the beige side for more full coverage, or you can use the white side for more medium coverage, which is what I use today. Or you can get like a really sheer coverage out of this by using like a powder brush. I've always been blown away by their powder foundation, and this one is just even more amazing. Like I said, you're gonna see it live and in action. I have a massive blemish right here on my face, and clearly, like, you might still be able to see the texture of it because we're not trying to hide our texture in 2023, but it really just covers it in like one swipe, and it's magic. I will have a link in the description box for you guys if you want to check out this powder foundation. And like I said, sweat-proof, waterproof. Summer is right around the corner. I feel like this is going to be a staple in a lot of people's makeup bags because it's not leaving mine. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the makeup look. I've missed you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a little shy sitting here talking to you. So if my voice is a little low, it's because I feel shy. I'm gonna stop talking in this intro because I feel like I forgot how to do this, and we're gonna get into the video. My skin has been a little angry with me lately. I'm not sure why. I'm only gonna moisturize a little portion of my face since we are using a powder foundation. I like to make sure that it's well moisturized for like a little second before I go with the powder foundation, which if you guys have seen me do my powder foundation routine before, you know that. Like, I just wouldn't slap a powder foundation like right on top of this. This is also my slept-in bun. We're not gonna judge her. I thought it would be a nice change to just like sit here and do a makeup tutorial. I don't really have a filming space. This is obviously Kai's room now, but my desk was sitting here and I was like, it might be a nice little change of pace to just sit down because I live a rogue makeup life now. I always stand up and just do it in the bathroom, and I live out of this makeup bag. I'm also gonna do a little lip moisturizer. This is so good. This is 8 Saints. It's from Amazon, and it's one of the best lip masks that I've tried in a long time. Also, I feel very old school sitting here because I just have my little point and shoot. I don't have a monitor that I can see. I'm being blinded by these lights because it's been oh so long. But we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first because I feel like if I do my foundation, whether it be powder or liquid, and then I do my brows, I feel like it takes some of the product off. So I kind of do a mix of a 2016 brow and a current 2023 brow. I'm just first gonna use some Got2b glue to kind of give us the soap brow look. I like the fluff in the front, and then I like it to be a little more defined in the back. So I'm just gonna set these into place. Also, Kai and Jeremy are right on the other side of this door. So if you hear them or Miss Rachel, you're welcome. You know what's so funny is it's been like a really hot minute since I've sat down and actually filmed and talking to you guys, because I just, you know, like do vlogs now. Just because I feel like that's where my life is at the moment. But whenever I'm getting ready or doing my hair or doing anything, I'm like talking it through. And I catch myself doing it and I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Like, I'll be in the bathroom and I'll be like, all right, so next we're gonna, and I'm like, what? So I'm just pushing the brows down to the skin so they got something to hold on to, and then that's it for that. So I finish my brows at the end of my routine because if I were to go in right now, the brow pencil it's just too slick. It's too gluey right now for it to adhere to anything. This is the star of the show. This is the new Make It Forever HD Skin Matte Velvet 24-Hour Blurring and Undetectable Powder Foundation. I'm pretty sure I gave you all of the rundown in the beginning of the video, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So we'll do the one swipe magic. Again, I'm using the medium coverage. Where's the blemish? Where is it? So I do like a swipe and then I go and start like pressing it in. But it's so good. And the sponge is like legit magic as well. I know that I always start like out here, that's just habit, but you should really start like in the center of your face and go out because people don't really need like a lot of coverage on the outer portions of their face. Not saying, you know, like if you do, it's fine. Like I do today. But I feel like the majority of us want the coverage in the middle of our face. So then when I get up here, I start doing like pressing motions because I've got these eyebrows and there's glue. So we gotta be careful. It's not glue, it's gel, but sorry that I'm looking at the monitor, not you. Excuse me. This powder foundation has no business being this good. Sweat proof, waterproof, summer right around the corner. You live anywhere that has any kind of humidity, I feel like she's gonna be your best friend. I really need to pick this up in my under eye brightening shade because she is that girl. So I'm gonna throw a few cream products on top just so you guys can see. But this is mainly all that I do. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I've been using the TooFaced Born This Way just because this is what I have in my little bag right here, bag of tricks. So we're just gonna put some of that on. Always need concealer. So then I like to just go in with my finger first and just pat that in. And it's crazy, I just feel like it almost sets itself because there's powder underneath. And then I'll just do like it on other portions of my face. Just add a little bit more dimension. Then I'll go in with a brush, just kind of mesh the edges. And then I'll take the bigger, fluffier side and just push. Make sure there's no like harsh line between our concealer and our powder foundation. Guy just saw me come in and go out. Then for my blush, I've been using this Dibs Duo. This is in 5.5. I'm not doing any bronzer because honestly, I don't got time for that. And then obviously blush across the nose. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of this really pink powdery blush on top, just to set that. For the brow, I use the Benefit Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil. I love this pencil. I think it's really underrated how good this is. I use it in 2 colors. This is 375 and I use it in 4 as well. I'm trying to just give a little more definition to the brow and make them a little fuller. But this is what I meant when I was saying it's like a combo of like the 2016 brow and 2023 brow. But for me, it's just my brow. Like this is how I've been doing my eyebrows for so long. And then I'll just kind of go in. Like that. This brow versus this brow. And then I'll usually take, like I said, 4, which is just a little bit of darker tone, and kind of concentrate this on the outer end of my brow. And then I just do any kind of nude lip liner. I'm using this one from Lancome today. And then I love like any kind of like this cherry looking gloss. This one's from Lawless, but I love the Fenty one. That's like my go-to one. I'm just out of it right now. But it just makes your lips look so good and brings like life back to this. I feel like it needs just like a little bit darker of a lip, so I'm gonna take this Tower 28. Thank you, Make It Forever. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Where can I send flowers? Who can I send flowers to?